Hello everybody and welcome to my supermarket. This is Supermarket Simulator. Oh, look at this. This is looking pretty good. So here, I'm sure you've worked out, we get to run our own supermarket. Now with this though, we get a little bit of a storage that we've got to buy and work towards that as we go on. Now it says Supermarket Simulator, but come on, this is more like a corner shop. So we've got to start off small. We get to expand, we get to stock our shelves, we've got to keep eye on the prices fluctuate and go up and down, we've got to check out customers, bills to pay. Can we do it? We're starting with £50. £50! And I'm going to run a supermarket. This is going to be interesting. So look, welcome to the shop then. This is what we've got. So we've got to check out a couple of shelves, this is what we get given. This will eventually go through to the storeroom, but like I said, we've got to buy the storeroom. We've got to expand it before we can get access through the internal door. But when we buy the storeroom, we can go around outside. We can get staff to do the checkouts. We can get staff to help stock shelves. Yeah, there's a lot we can do here. So let's get into it then. This is our computer, which has got everything on it. As you can see, we can obviously paint and do floors and stuff a little bit later on. We've got our products. This is what we've got at the minute. As you go on, we can go back onto here, and there's these things called licenses. And what we can do is we can purchase a new license as we go. So they get mighty expensive. You can see there's a lot of licenses on here. And the license gives us new products. So you can see this first one here. Bottled water, cheese, coffee, eggs, milk, and tea. But what we've got to be careful of, as soon as you buy a license, your customers, as soon as you open, are basically expecting them to be there. So you need to make sure you've got the shelves, you've got the fridges, the freezers, and anything else you need to stock that product. If not, customers won't go, well, basically not going very happy. You can imagine walking into a shop that says they sell burgers, and then you get there and it's only hot dogs. You'd be like, you say you sell burgers, but you've got none. And basically, it's not going to leave a good review. So we just need to keep a check on that and make sure that we've got the money to make sure we've got the shelves and fridges before we dive deep into licenses. So because we're just starting out, we need to get a few things on the shelves, but we've got £50. Now the game works in dollars, but like a lot of games, you can get mods. So I've got a mod that's turned it into UK money. The dev said that, that is coming. Different currencies are coming to the game. It's just not quite here yet. So we're going to have a look on here, and you can see that there's a few things that are going on. So we get 12 products in most of the box, like the cereals, the sliced bread, flour, oils, pasta, powdered sugar. Well, everybody wants bread, so we can get some bread. Flour's not too bad. Sugar, maybe some pasta and oil. That's 57. Okay, I can't afford that. Let's just get rid of the oil. Let's start with that for now. Again, we've got to be careful, you see, because customers aren't going to be happy because we say we've got cereals and oil, but I can't afford them yet. So once you've purchased, they appear out here in boxes. You got a label on to show you what's in the boxes, so we can go through now and we can stack them on the shelves. And what I'm going to do is, because we've got a few shelves, we're going to stack them up on here. And what I'm going to do is, as time goes on, we'll be able to get another stack of pasta on this side of the shelf. And we're going to see if we can try and put one product on each shelf. So we've got some expansion room as well. Because the last thing you want to do is sort of keep running out, keep buying. So we'll put the empty box in the bin. We'll get some sugar. We'll put some sugar. We'll go sugar up on this one here. So we've just got enough for one for now. So you can always check as well. If you close off your box, you can see the label's gone. You look at that ones over there. You can see it's got a label of flour on. It's gone from here, which is telling me it's an empty box. Sometimes you open the box, you can't quite see in. Now you can put it on the floor and have a look in. But if you just close it up, if you're not sure, sometimes you get certain products where just tuck in a little bit. Now let's just go put this on here. You can see the little markers flashing up there to tell me I've not put a price tag on any of them. Well, not to worry. So we'll leave pastas and flours and stuff like that on that shelf. We'll go on, put some bread on here. Oh yes. Right, so let's go drop that in there. So that's everything we can afford at the minute. We've got £6 to our name. So what we need to do, we need to make sure, basically make sure we put the prices on at least. Otherwise, well, as you can see, profit 0. If I'd left them like this, customers be mega happy. I wouldn't make any money. So the market price is £3.12. So we want to try and just go a little bit above that, just to try and make a little bit extra profit. So I'm going to go for, let's go for £3.50 on that. That's going to give us £2.51 profit per one. Move down to this one here. Let's have a look. So £3.71. Let's maybe go for £4 on that one. Again, customers might complain that it's too much. If that's the case, you can drop them down a little bit. Don't want to go too much. Maybe £5 on the sugar. It should be £4.83. Just try and get a little bit of a markup on there. Bread. Let's even put bread at £4. That's £3 we're going to make off each one. Now, what's good with this then is if you put more sugar next to it, the price will automatically carry on. I can put sugar anywhere on these shelves. Even if I've got a massive supermarket with 40 shelves, anywhere you put it, it will match the price already. As long as you've already done one. And that's one thing you got to remember is put the prices on. Otherwise, well, you're just kind of doing yourself out of money. So we've got them so far. We've got no more money. We need to get some more people in to buy some stuff so we can then maybe get some oil and cereals. So let's open up. We've got some lights here we can put on. Ooh, it's looking good. Oh, first one in. Let's go straight to the cash machine. Cash machine. Cash register, not cash machine. Okay. So we need to scan these through. We've got a teeny, the world's smallest bag at the end here that we need to scan these through. The dude's giving us some cash. Now, again, the game works in dollars, but because I've put a mod on just to put it in pounds because I'm from the UK, you can see we have UK money here. Just to add that a little bit. Now, the total for all that came to £7.50. This bloke gave me £100. £100. Seriously, man, you will find if ever you play this game, you will get some weird kind of prices like that. So we've got to give him 92. So let's do 90, let's do £2 and then a 50p. And now you can see it says there, change, tells me what I need to do. It's gone green. Hit spacebar and say, thanks, mate, for that. And then we've got this as well where we can do card. Again, you can do the little keypad on your keyboard, which is a lot quicker. Now, you will find that not many people are going to buy things at this early stage, but as time goes on... Oh, you want a pound change. Thank you. That's more like it. As sort of time goes on, you will sort of pick up a little bit. Obviously, more products means more things people are going to buy. It's like anything if you went into a supermarket yourself, you see. So, money's gone up a little bit, so we could back away from the checkout. We could go over here now and see what I might be able to... Yeah, we could get some cereal. Can I get some oil as well, or is that pushing it? 53, 44. Okay, that's pushing it a little bit. Let's just see if we can check out a couple more people. Now, because we started out as well and we're in the tutorial, I've got to do 25 checkouts before we can, like, move on. Now, once we've got the money, it will allow me to go and buy, like, another license. It will tell me to go buy another license. But like I said, we need to be careful because if we buy the license but don't have anywhere to put it on the shelves, that other license has got stuff it needs in the fridge for eggs. We've got to make sure we can afford the fridge first. It's no good having a license for something if you can't afford, like, if you've not got a fridge and I've got a license to say, oh, I sell eggs, no fridge. Not good, is it? So we need to make sure we've got the necessary, like, things, shelves, fridges, to be able to house all this. Then we can get the license. As long as you don't buy the license... Oh, exact change. Thanks, love. As long as you don't buy the license, you're okay. Once you buy that license, people are expecting that stuff to be on the shelf. Now, we can just about afford this. That leaves me with £2. But we've now got everything on here that the customer wants. So we'll go put this on here. Now, when you open, you need to be quick. So we'll drop that on the floor. We'll put a price on this. Let's go for £4.80 on that. Because you've got to be careful. If I go take this out to the bin and a customer comes in and goes, oh, oil, they're going to get it free. So you've got to be careful watching when customers are here now. Because if I go put this on the shelf and he comes back for it, we're going to get it for free. Put it on the next shelf. There you go. So we'll just drop the box on the floor. We'll put the price on that. Let's go for not £2.60, £6.20. Now you can see, because I put these, it's come up with a label on the bottom. So we need to go and remove the label because I don't want anything on there. You will, as you get stockers later on, they will look for the labels. So, you know, you need to make sure if you've accidentally put something on the bottom one, remove the label. Otherwise, the stock is going to stock it on there. And it's not what you want here. £8.80. Now, you can't really mess up with the card machine. Here, if you try and charge people too much, it will come up and tell you. If you basically... Like, if I give someone £10 back, that's my mistake. It's not going to come up and tell me, oh, you know, you give someone too much. But if I try and, like, rob them, it will come up and tell me. So this person wants £4 change. If I tried to say, oh, I'm not going to give you anything, it will just warn me. But I can give them too much. So you've got to really be careful here. This card machine, it won't let you do anything either. You can't give too much away. You try and type in, oh, that bread's going to cost you £100. It'll come and go, you've typed it in wrong. Oh, come on now, please. Let me charge someone £100 for some bread. The things are going pretty well at the minute. We're already up to store level 2, so you have to work up your levels. And obviously, if you keep giving people the right stuff, keep doing the change right, I got 5 points for that. So as long as you keep giving the right stuff, you've got the stock in here for people. Everything's on the shelves now, what our license supports. So there's nothing like anybody could want that we haven't got. We've got it all. As long as we've got enough as well. This is what we've got to be a bit careful of. But to start with, funds are a little tight. So we just need to check. Look, see, she's coming for them. I've just put them on the shelves. So it's a good timing, that was. £12.40. This is why you always give a little bit of a markup on here. Nobody's complained as of yet. Nobody, any complaints, you see it above people's heads. So let's carry on for the rest of the night. And we finish at 9 o'clock. And let's see how much we end up with. So we've hit 9 o'clock on our first day, and as you can see, we've not done bad. Out of pasta, out of flour, but luckily, the last few people that came in didn't want them. So it's if somebody goes to get one and it's not there, you'll get a message above their head saying, this is not, couldn't find this. And it can put your reputation down, but luckily we're not too bad. So we've hit 9 o'clock, store is now closed. So far, we've got £175.80, so yeah, that's not bad. So what we can do now is we can press enter to end the day. As you can see, 25 satisfied customers, no products like not found, no short changes or anything like that. Nobody found any products expensive, so a little markup is doing pretty well. You can see the points that we gained, the income, supply cost because I got some cereals and some oil. So total profit, £125.80. Not bad at all, that. So from this moment on now, we are going to start getting expenses. So we're going to have bills starting from today. So we can check them off. Now, if you want to go and have a look on here, go on here. And if we look on the management and bills, they'll appear in here. As you can see, we've got nothing in the minute. Everything's paid, but we'll get bills and we'll get rent. So putting the lights on, you will get like electric charge. So we've got to be a bit careful on stuff like that as well. Now, it's telling me to go buy this license. I can't afford it, yeah? But like I said, if we go for the license, bottled water, that's going to want the fridge. Cheese, that's going to want a fridge. Coffee, dark roast, that's going to be on a shelf. Eggs, that's going to be fridge. Milk, that's going to be in the fridge. And tea is going to be on a shelf. So we're definitely going to need a fridge. Or maybe, because you can buy it. Let's have a look on here. You can go and buy different things. So look, you got like big shelves, little shelves, small shelves. You got corner shelves. You got quad shelves. Single fridges, double fridges, freezers, triple freezers, racks for your storeroom. There's a lot of things on there. So we just need to be a bit careful. And also, we can colour them as well. So if we want to go and have a like, bright red fridge, we can do. But we need to remember, because once you bought the fridge, you can't change its colour. You have to sell it and buy another one. So, yeah, it's just something to think about. But I think for now, though, if we go on to products, what are we short of? Now, what I've got is there is a lot of mods you can get for this game, and there's a lot of things that the developer is working on to put into the game. But one of the mods I've got was to change it from dollars to pounds, and also I can come over to these little stickers, and if I press my middle mouse button, you'll hear a beep, and at the top you'll see it says scanned pasta. So what that's doing is that's now gone and told the computer, yep, I need one of them. I can come down to this as well and hold control on my keyboard and press it, and it will tell me how much I need for that shelf. So if you're out of things, you can just go and click it, and it will basically stock it up. So instead of you having to look at the computer and go, right, I need this, Not too bad at the minute when the store's small, but when you've got a big supermarket, it's a bit of a nightmare. So if we come on here now, you can see everything's gone in there what I need. So I can go and order all that. And then we'll go out here now and we can, whoa, this stack obviously gets higher and higher the more things you order. So let's go stock up this on here a little bit more. We can put it over this side. Perfect. And obviously the more you've got on the shelves, well, you're not going to worry about people being like unhappy because you've run out of stock of it. But again, you've got to just balance the books, really. You've got to just make sure you've got the money. So we're doing all right at the minute. We are going to have to sort of keep flipping this little store for a while before we can do anything else. So let's go in. Where's flour going? We've got flour on here. Now we've still only got one of them, so we could potentially order some more if we can afford it. Because we ran out of flour and pasta, so they must be good sellers. Now you've also got to keep a check on the price fluctuations as well. And you'll find that on your computer. So on the computer, it will tell you if the prices have gone up, if the market prices have gone down. You just got to be a little bit careful on stuff like that. It can catch you out if it's suddenly gone up and you've left your price the same. So if we go to the computer and have a look. If we go on to products on here. So by the little unit prices, you'll see a red arrow or a green arrow. So green arrow is showing it's gone up, red arrow is showing it's gone down. But at the minute, we've got none of that. So we're okay in a minute. So I think we should be okay to open up and carry on. So I'll get through another day and we'll see what we're like at the end of day 2. So we are getting close to the end of day 2 and things are looking good. You can see that I've been stocking the shelves as we've gone through because stuff's been going down. We got £218 at the minute, so we're not doing too bad. £12.80 for this lady. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. So we've got enough powdered sugar, bread, cereals, pasta, flour, and oil. That should get us through for a little bit now. So it's just a matter of sort of sitting here grinding away. 20p. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's looking quite good. I just can't wait till we can start building a way up. You can imagine it's just going to get quite hectic. At the minute, it's calm. It's the calm before the storm. Now, we are on store level 3. If you're not sure what the store level 3 is, let me show you over here. So basically, if we go on here, and if you want to do any growth, you can see to get section 2 of the store, which means a part of the store is going to expand out, we need to be at store level 4. And then for section 3, we need to be section 2. So we obviously need to have section 2 first, and obviously store level 6. Now, this goes all the way down to here, to section 23. At a heck of a lot of money. So yeah, 800 for the storage. We can hire as well, but we need to complete 200 checkouts myself. I've done 49 so far, and we need to be store level 10 before we can get a cashier. And a restocker as well. Basically, we need the storage for that, which is quite obvious. We need a rack in the storage, and we need to be at store level 15. So you can see there's a way to go before we can get someone who's going to restock our shelves. Now, with a recent update that we've just had, literally only days ago, all the products that appear outside on the curb, before, if you got a stocker, they would do nothing. You'd have to take it yourself, run down here, store it in your storeroom, and then only when it was on the shelf, a stocker would go, "Ooh, I can take that and go put it on a shelf." But now, the update's made it even better. The stocker will actually take it from the ground and run it straight into here or into your storeroom, depending on where it needs to go. So it just makes it so much easier. And as you go as well, we can change the supermarket. So if anybody's got any suggestions of what you think we should call this, leave it in the comments below. We're not quite there yet. We've got to get a little bit further on. But we can paint it, pick colours for the floor, change the floor, shelves. So any colour suggestions for the wall, floor and stuff like that, do let me know. We will get there eventually. Now, we have hit 9 PM. It does look like we are pretty much done now. There's no more customers coming in. So let's go and close the store. Was that guy about to walk in? No. Let's go finish for the day. 24 satisfied customers. Total profit, £75.56 in the balance, 251.36. Now, that might seem like we've done worse than we did yesterday, but I've had to get some stuff. Now, if you look at this on the right here, you can just see, look, green arrows up, red down. So, you haven't got to worry about trying to, quick, remember what that said. Because again, like I said, if you come to the computer, and we go on here and have a look, if you look by the flour, by the unit price, you'll see there's a red arrow pointing down. So it shows me that's gone down. Powdered sugar and bread has gone up. So if we go and have a look over here on the bread, and click the bread here, you can see $4.75. So we're charging $4. So again, we can get a bit more money out of that. So we'll swap that to $5 then for the bread. Powdered sugar, that was another one. $4.20, we're charging $5. So again, we're too much there. We need to come back down to maybe say $4.50 for the sugar. And flour was the other one. £3.20. Maybe we need to go to what? $3.50 for that. So all the other prices are okay. Things are looking pretty good. Now, the objective's telling me it wants me to buy another license. So we're going to have a look on here on management and licenses. Yes, we can afford that license. But think about it. £200 for the license. If I get that, we've got 251 in the bank. But we're going to need a fridge. So again, if that's wrong section market. If I go into furniture here and just a single fridge is 210. Double fridge, 375. Now, it's better probably to go for a double fridge over a single because, well, 210 for a single fridge, 375, works out cheaper to go for a double fridge and we can get more in. So we can't get the license yet until we can get the fridge first. We need the fridge, then we can get the license. Otherwise, customers are going to moan. And it's just, well, then your reputation goes down, you don't build up, and yeah, you're just, well, doing yourself out of business, really. But I think for a first episode, this is a good place to leave this. So let me know what you think then of Supermarket Simulator. Obviously, it is a bit of a grinding game, but I can do a lot of this off camera, and we will work our way through. You can help them with what do we call it, what do we colour it, and what we're going to put on the floors. Now, you will see options as we go. I don't know exactly yet what colours we can put on the walls. I don't know what we can put on the floors. But any suggestions, get in there early and let me know what you think. And I thank you for your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 2 of Supermarket Simulator.